Hey guys, Jonathan here. So my wife and I on Wednesday nights are going through a study on a book, Give Them Grace, Dazzling Your Kids with the Love of Jesus. And it's by author Elyse Fitzpatrick. And it's kind of a revolutionary or just a different way of parenting, a different take on it. And it's been a great book. We've enjoyed going through it together, learning together, and wanted to share just a quick story with you of something with my littlest, Arlene, my 3-year-old, that happened. And just as a result of reading the book and learning some things, I tried a new technique and had some really great success with it. So I wanted to share that with you, and hopefully you can find value in it. So one of the things in the book it talked about when your kids are freaking out, when they're just inconsolable, which if you know Arlene, she can get that way. So we were going through a situation. She wouldn't put her jammies on, just freaking out, wouldn't do anything, didn't want to do anything, was just flailing about. And so I just walked into her room and I sat down with her and I said, Arlene, I want to pray with you. And she looked up at me, kind of still freaking out. So I just sat down with her. I sat down and we began to pray. She was still not really okay at this point, still freaking out, but I just began to pray that, that God would give Arlene a calm spirit, that God would show Arlene that right now she has everything that she needs, and the best choice for her to make is to listen to her parents and to get ready for her nighttime devotion and so that she can get a good night's sleep. And so as I finished the prayer, I said amen, and then by that time she had calmed down and she said amen. And then she looks up at me and she says, Daddy, can we say another prayer? And I said, sure, hon. And so we began to pray for our families. Some of our family are going through some tough times. We began to pray for them. We began to pray for her classmates, for her teachers, and then thank God for all the wonderful things that He's placed in her life. And so as we finished that prayer and said amen, she looked up at me and she said, Daddy, one more. And so we prayed one more prayer. And as we finished that prayer, she had calmed down. She had gotten to a point where she was now ready to accept what she had been asked to do. And it seems like an easy thing. When I first read it in the book, I was like, and when we first heard it in the study that we were in, that we were going through, I said, I don't see that working. And I was blown away really by her response to it and the fact that she wanted to continue to pray. So then I immediately started to feel regret, right? I started to think about, oh my gosh, I started thinking of all the times and how much I had probably screwed up my 16-year-old and my 6-year-old and handled situations that I shouldn't have, when if I had sat down with them and really got them to focus on who they should be going to in their time of trouble and in their time of need, and who they should be focusing on, if we put the focus on God and Jesus and thanking them for the things that they've given us and asking them for help, right? Because I know I can't provide my daughters with everything they need. There's only one person that can do that. And so I loved what had happened, wanted to share that with you. I hope that you have found value in this. If you found value in this story, please share it with a friend, like it, do whatever you want to do with it. But just know that it's coming from a place of humility. I'm learning, studying, my wife are all the time, whether it's to become a better husband, father, wife, for her, teacher, for me, businessman, running my own business. And so I hope you guys are having a great week, and pray for your children, pray with your children, and let them know that there is really one person that they can turn to when nothing else will satisfy them. Take care, guys.